You know, I became a physical therapist about 24 years ago. And first of all, it was kind of a family business. My father was a physician who specialized in physical medicine and rehabilitation. My sister was an occupational therapist. You know, I would see people, I was really into sports, and I'd see people working with the athletes, and I'd ask my dad, hey, what are they? And he said, well, a lot of them are physical therapists. So that was interesting to me. And then as I grew up and got older, and my sister being an occupational therapist, I met a number of the people she worked with who were physical therapists, and they just seemed like they were great people. They enjoyed life. They seemed to have a great job that they enjoyed. They had a good life as far as they seemed to make a decent income, yet they didn't seem like they were tied down to, you know, a big practice or whatever it may be in most of their cases. So as I went to school, I decided, you know, I was thinking about going into medicine, and just didn't, at the time, didn't seem like the right thing for me and my lifestyle, and so I thought about becoming a physical therapist. And when I made the decision, it was great because I had a lot of peace with that, and it's been a phenomenal career. I've really enjoyed it. There's multiple things that are really rewarding to me. Since I've come to work here at Bryan, I work on the acute rehab unit, and there's not a whole lot more rewarding than walking into a patient's room and they've had some huge life-changing event, whether it's a stroke or being a trauma center, they were in a very traumatic car accident or something like that, and and so we've you walk in and their life is completely changed, and you're able to watch the light of hope go on in their eyes. And then in a very few short weeks, they walk out of there and their life, they have their life back. At least they're on their road to having their life back. And you've been able to restore that hope with them. And that is just one of the most rewarding things. And since I've come to work here on the acute rehab, it's been phenomenal. I've loved the hospital. I've loved the fact that it's a very personable place. I love the fact that it's been that I have a great relationship with our managers, and it seems like that consistently goes across the board in many of the departments. I've talked to a number of people who have come through here. We have a lot of students that come through here, and I have a lot of students that I train. And one of the feedback I get from them is that, especially on our unit here where we work, this is not a very common, how do I say this? This isn't the most common type of place they've worked, in the fact that we get along really well. We are a family here, and I think that's one of the coolest things, is coming here and just loving to come to work. I really like to be home with my family. I really do. If I was independently wealthy, I'd probably do stuff. I'd still work some, but I would do that. But if I have to come to work, I want to go to a place that I enjoy. And I look forward to coming to work every day. People really do take what they do seriously, and they want to do a great job. And they care very deeply for their patients, and that's evident across the board. If I ever were going to leave the area, leaving this job would be hands down the hardest thing if I made a decision to, let's say, leave Lincoln, because I really do enjoy it here.